I like that you've got all the different sort of multiplayers and stuff in there.
Yeah, so what everyone's seeing right now is the original Escapists by Moldy Tooth Studios, part of the Team 17's games label. And basically, it's been a real kind of community project. We started in early access. We worked in a load of the community feedback into the game, and that's something that we kept going through the game as it developed. So now, obviously, we're going to Escapists 2, and we've worked in a lot of that feedback into what we want Escapists 2 to be. And the reason we're announcing it here at TwitchCon is we want the community to be able to see the game and basically say, oh, I love this bit, or you guys need to include that, or, you know,
So you guys are taking feedback?
Yeah. So
how?
So we've got the Steam
Where can I put this feedback? Is there
there's loads of
envelope?
places. So, for instance, we have the Steam community forums for the first game. So people can go there and they can talk to us. I'm in the forums every day because I'm a community manager. So yeah, they can, for instance, look at here and go, oh, I love the new art style, or you know, how is the art style changing the gameplay? So, for instance, one of the new things about the art style is the fact that you're going to have greater character customization. So you're going to be able to change the way that they look, outfits and kind of hairstyles, because basically we want you to have kind of ownership over your prisoner within the prison.
Right.
And like another new feature that we've just shown is the fact that you can go upstairs. Prisons now have multiple layers. So basically, the way you escape will be a lot more complex now, because a lot of it has been about exploring the prison, finding, you know, the right places that, you know, the right weaknesses of the prison, or the right places to get keys to escape.
You guys never did a partnership with Shawshank Redemption?
No, we didn't.
You never did Shawshank Prison?
Well, you would have thought you would have approached them and just been like, hey,
that was a movie that came out like late 90s,
I mean,
early 90s.
whoever the people are, they're still there, I imagine, just in an office, Shawshank on the front.
Red is still there.
Red was still
there. Yeah.
Red was still here.
We know Morgan Freeman from working with him on Overcooked, obviously.
Right, exactly. From the
They're already friends.
Exactly, if you were watching our last segment.
Sure.
So for instance, what you're seeing right now is a new way to escape. So we've basically added in a bunch of different ways to escape. What he's done is crafted kind of like a rope out of bed sheets, and he's just climbed out the window off the second floor.
That was awesome. And now he's free?
Exactly, now he's running free.
Now he's Is there ever a reason why he ends up in jail, or do you have to make that part up?
Oh yeah, that's just kind of, you know, each character has their own story. And this is awesome. This is the really exciting thing that I know the community has been really kind of crying out for with the Escapists 1, and we're really glad that we're able to give it to them with the Escapists 2. So for the first time in the series, you've got multiplayer, which is going to be local or online, which is kind of a massive deal, because we want people to be able to play with their friends no matter where they are. And it will be drop-in and drop-out co-op as well.
Are the stages more difficult whenever you have multiplayer?
The game will adapt to it in certain ways, and so for instance here, player 1 is digging the hole, and player 2 is going to be the watchman. You know, you see it in all these kind of classic films.
They have an awful lot of freedom in this prison. They get
they're kind of just allowed to just sort of
walk around.
You still have to kind of abide by, for instance, there's roll calls, and you have to be places at certain times. So you really kind of get used to that prison lifestyle.
I saw them jumping a guy. Can you still get jumped in this?
Yeah.
What causes that?
So, for instance,
it's a very cute jump.
We will show some fights in just a moment.
But,
so what you can see on screen right now is 4 players. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely massive. Having 3 other friends to join you with your escape.
Wow.
And basically, you're going to have to strategize with your friends, like say, oh, you do this whilst I'll go and prepare.
You do like distraction tactics with
with
your friends and stuff?
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
It's going to be a big part of it, especially the way that the prisons work is if you are playing with multiple people, there will be slightly different ways that you'll have to kind of adapt to things. Certain places might require 2 people to go. So for instance, you might have to have 1 person holding up a shutter so that the other person can go underneath. And they've
that's it.
Made their bid for freedom.
They're hopefully never to return, but all of a sudden, and back up.
They most definitely will be back.
What are they? Oh gosh.
What are they?
Yeah. Oh, what is here? What's happening? This is
right. So
it's a cute standoff.
Oh yeah. So
it's
like
adorable.
A Star Trek.
Yeah, it's weird.
Spock Kirk kind of situation.
So in this, we've got 2 players who are about to fight each other when some non-playable characters have come to attack them. Basically,
Doctor just knew right away.
Oh yeah.
See ya.
He's on it. We pay him well. So they've basically decided here to join together, like join forces, to fight off the NPCs. And we've changed the whole combat system, so it's very the moment-to-moment gameplay is a bit deeper. So before you would kind of go into kind of a fighting mode and you just kind of walk into them, whereas this individual buttons will be light and heavy attacks. You can block and change targets. And you might have just seen that he just totally betrayed that guy who.
Yeah, he knocked him out after
with.
they were in that vicious fight together as a friend.
As friends.
And then all of a sudden, just turned his back. Now, is there a perk for turning your back on your friend, or is that just because you want to be a bastard?
I think, yeah. There's not necessarily perks on turning your back on people, other than just
being a bastard.
Yeah, it's just kind of a fun
Being
thing
a
to do.
smeghead, pretty much. See, I said it.
Yeah, a little red dwarf for you there.
Yeah,
I like that.
exactly.
Nice.
See, that went completely over my head.
How?
You've not